Good morning. It is yoga stretch today, and I'm going to use a chair and a strap. Now, if your chair doesn't have arms like this one, kind of like a conference chair, that would be best. But if you have arms, armrests or whatever, we'll work around it. But in the future, whenever I use a chair for chair yoga, chair stretch, ideally you would want one just like that. This is really a conference chair, one of those stackable ones. I got it super cheap somewhere. And then the strap that I'm using is the stretch out strap, which has the independent loops all along the way. Just your normal yoga strap that has the little slider cinch tie thing, that's fine too. But this is nice because there's loops all along the way where you can just slide your foot in or your hand, whatever we're stretching. So we're going to use the chair in this orientation to start with, and then I'm going to be flipping it around. We'll be actually sitting in it. I know you're excited about that. Sitting in the chair and doing some of the stretches there. So I'm putting the front legs on the end of my yoga mat. That way it doesn't slide. I don't know what surface you're on, but if you're on hardwood floor, definitely you don't want your chair sliding away from you, especially if we've got, like a foot on there doing a lunge. Anything like that, just make sure it's not going to go scooching away. You want rubber tips on the bottom or just maybe on your yoga mat, and that'll help keep it from sliding out. So let's begin starting at the very back of your mat here. Feet are going to be about hip width apart, and then just drop the tail down. Lift your shoulders up to the ears. Pull your shoulder blades back and together. So we call this retraction, and then release down. So do a couple of those. So hiking your shoulders up, inhale, retract back, and then exhale as they drop and come back to neutral. Again, inhale, breath up to the back, and then exhale down. Sweep the arms straight up so the palms are leading on the up, gazing up at your hands. And then exhale, breath, bend the knees and just come into a forward fold with soft knees. So not so much of a hamstring stretch here in the beginning. Inhale, breath, straight legs, half lift and look forwards. Exhale, come back into fold. And again, you can bend the knees if you want to. Inhale, stretch the arms all the way up, up, up. And then exhale, float the arms down by your sides. Inhale, breath, up we go. Exhale, breath, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Reverse swan dive. Inhale all the way up. And then exhale, float those arms down. Let's do all that one more. Inhale time. Exhale, breath. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive. And then exhale, float those arms down by your sides. Shoulders roll around. Inhale, breath, sweep those arms up. Exhale, breath, forward fold, come down. Inhale, half lift and look forwards. Exhale, come into fold. Now from here, you're going to walk, 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 walk. So when you're in your plank, your head is almost like right there at the very edge of your chair. Float your right leg up, inhale. On an exhale breath, push the leg up into a 3-leg dog stretch. Big inhale breath there. On an exhale breath, swing your foot through, step right here in between the hands. Now place your hands up on the chair, lift up just a little bit, inhale. And then on the exhale, slide the hands towards the back of the chair. Your belly is just compressed here on top of your thigh. Inhale, come back up. And again, exhale, slide the arms forwards. Now, if you're more comfortable, just drop down to your back knee. That makes it easier. Or you can straighten your leg out. This time, we're going to inhale up. And then exhale, come up a little bit more. Arms up over your head for crescent lunge. Inhale, breath. And then exhale, breath. Hands come to the mat. From here, back we go into 3-leg dog stretch. Inhale. And then exhale, breath, coming into plank. Top of a push-up. From here, just walk your hands all the way back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Reverse swan dive, inhale up. Exhale, float the arms down by your sides. Inhale, breath, sweep those arms up. Exhale, breath, forward fold. Inhale, breath, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Walk it out to plank, top of a push-up. So again, your head's pretty close to the edge of the chair right there. Inhale, float your left leg up. Exhale, breath into a three-legged dog stretch, reaching those toes up, up. Stay there, inhale. Exhale, breath, swing your foot through, step right between the hands, and then bring your hands up on the chair here, inhale. Exhale, slide those arms forwards. Inhale, breath up. Again, you can be down on that knee if you would rather, or straighten the leg out. Slide the arms forwards. And then inhale, bring the hands to the edge of the chair here. On an exhale, come up a little more. Let's go into crescent lunge. Eyes gazing up, inhale, breath. And then exhale, breath, hands come down to the mat. Take this leg all the way up into three-legged dog, inhale. Exhale, come back into plank, top of a push-up, inhale. Exhale, send the hips up, walk, walk, walk your hands all the way back to the feet, come into fold. Reverse swan dive, inhale up. Exhale, float the arms down by your sides. Shoulders up and around. Inhale, breath up. Exhale, breath, forward fold. Inhale, breath, half lift. Exhale, fold. Walk it out to plank, top of a push-up, inhale. On the exhale, right leg goes up into three-legged dog. Inhale here. Exhale, breath, swing your foot through, step right between the hands, lift the head and chest up, hands on the edge, lift up, inhale. Exhale, slide the arms forwards. Do it again. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, breath, slide the arms forwards again. Inhale, lift up. And then exhale, come up a little more, coming into crescent lunge. Now from here, look up, inhale, and arch back just a bit if you're comfortable with that. And then on the exhale, bring your right hand to your right hip. Take that left arm across the chair seat here. Now you can drop down to the knee to maybe start, but what we want to do is just go into this torso rotation. So you're looking to the right here, stretch that right arm up, inhale, breath. And then exhale, breath. Bring your hand down to the mat. Back we go into three-legged dog, inhale. Exhale, come into plank, top of a push-up. Inhale, breath here. Exhale, breath, walk, walk, walk. Your hands all the way back to your feet, coming into forward fold. Reverse swan dive, inhale up. Exhale, float your arms down by your sides. Every time you do that, imagine somebody's behind you pushing your shoulders down, relaxing those traps. Try it again. Inhale up. Exhale, press those shoulders down. Inhale, breath up. Exhale, breath, flat back, forward fold. Inhale, breath, half lift. Exhale, fold. Walk it out to plank, top of a push-up here. So your head's pretty close to the edge of that chair. Inhale. Exhale, take your left leg up into a three-legged dog stretch. Stay there, inhale. And then exhale, swing your foot through, step right between the hands. Bring your head and chest up, hands here. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, slide those arms forwards. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, slide the hands forwards. Here we go. Inhale, breath, lift up. And then from here, come up a little bit more. Sweep your arms overhead for crescent lunge. Inhale, breath, look up and arch back. And then exhale, breath. Bring your left hand to the left hip. Take that right arm across the chair here. Again, you can drop to the knee if you prefer, or keep your legs straight. You want to rotate your torso to the left now. And if you can, stretch your left arm up, look up, inhale. And then exhale, breath. Bring your hands to the mat. From here, take it back into three-legged dog stretch, inhale. Exhale, breath. Come back into plank, top of a push-up. Inhale. And then exhale, breath. Walk, walk, walk. Your hands all the way back to your feet and forward fold. Reverse swan dive. Inhale up. Exhale, float the arms down. Somebody's pushing on your shoulders here. Pushing down, making that neck nice and long. Do it again. Inhale up. Exhale, float the arms down. Roll your shoulders up, back, and around. Okay, so I'm going to get my drink, which I left up here. So I'm going to move slow so we don't get focus, fuzzy stuff, which happens a lot. How are y'all doing? Are you warm? Should be kind of warm now. I believe it is good to be warm. Okay, which I forgot to mention. You know, last week we did hot yoga, and I was thinking that would be a good thing for us to do all the time. So I have the heat up a little bit today. I don't know about you. You can even have your space heater, although I'm not going to do that because last time when I used the space heater, it got so hot in here that the phone shut its own self off. So won't be doing that anymore, but I did turn the AC off, and it's humid out, so it's going to feel a little bit like hot yoga. All right, let's move on. What I want you to do now is come pretty close to your chair here. So sometimes your mat will get a little bunched up. That's normal. So standing about 2 feet away, take a big inhale breath, arms come up. On an exhale breath, come into chair pose. So the bend in the knees is minimal, the hips go back, the arms are up, and the gaze is up as well. Stay there, inhale. And then on the exhale, come down, place your hands on the chair seat, and then straighten the legs, and then walk your hands up to the very back of the chair there, keeping the arms straight. Allow the chest, the shoulders, and the head to drop down. Wonderful stretch here for the chest and shoulders and lats. Stay here, inhale. On an exhale, I want you to waggle your hips from left to right. So your sit bones, if they were shining headlights to the back wall, I want you to shine your headlights all the way over from left to right, just kind of swinging those hips enough to feel that wonderful stretch through the lateral torso going into that quadratus lumborum muscle group. Wonderful stretch there as well. All right, so from here, you're going to tuck the tail, pull the belly in, round up just a little bit, and look at the end. Inhale. And then exhale, push your hips back. Do that again. Inhale, scoop and roll up a little bit, not all the way. And then exhale, push your hips back. Good, now bring your hands back to the chair seat. Reverse swan dive, inhale all the way up. Exhale, float your arms down by your sides. Inhale, breath, sweep your arms up in front. Exhale, come into chair pose, just a little baby chair pose, so not much bend in the knees, hips go back, arms are reaching up, eyes are looking up, stay there, inhale. And then on the exhale, bend the knees more, come on down, hands on the chair seat, and then as you straighten the legs, once again, we walk the hands up onto the back. Inhale, breath. Exhale, let those arms stay straight as you sink the head and chest and shoulders down. Scoop your belly, tuck the tail, roll up a little bit, inhale. And then exhale, push those sit bones back. One more time. Inhale, roll it up. And then exhale, push your sit bones back. And then waggle your hips from side to side like that. Keeping the arms straight. Feeling that wonderful stretch down that lateral torso. Good, now from here, place the hands back on the chair seat, reverse swan dive, inhale all the way up we go. And then exhale, breath, floating the arms down by your sides. Inhale, breath, sweep those arms up. Exhale, float the arms down. I want you to shift the weight into the right leg and just float your left knee up right here. Just try to balance. Set your foot back down. Inhale, arms come up. On the exhale, float the arms down and begin to shift the weight over into that left foot, and then float your right knee up. Hold it there. Set your foot down. Again, inhale, breath up. Exhale, breath. Shift the weight into the right. Float your left knee up. Stay here, inhale. On an exhale, flex the foot, extend the leg out, and let's park your heel right there in the chair seat. Inhale, breath, arms up. On an exhale breath, bend the standing knee, okay? And then the arms are going to reach forwards, but the hips are kind of pushing back that way. And as you come over, just wherever you can grab, you can place your hands on the thigh, not on the knee, the thigh, the shin, the chair, or the chair. Come on over into a wonderful hamstring stretch. Now, on an inhale, point your toe, the left toes, and straighten the right leg. So inhale. And then exhale, flex the foot, bend the right knee, kind of sinking the hips down. Do that again. Inhale, point your left toes, straighten the right leg. And then exhale, breath, flex your left foot, bend that right knee, and come on down. Good, now place the hands back here on the chair seat. Slowly straighten that right leg out. Come on up, float your arms overhead, inhale. And then on the exhale, as you float the arms down, just slide your foot off and set your foot down. Inhale, breath, floating the arms up over your head. On an exhale breath, floating the arms down, shift the weight into the left leg, bring that right knee up, hold it there. Now flex your foot, extend the leg out, dig your heel into the chair seat. Inhale up. Now on the exhale, bend the left knee, push your hips back, flex your foot. Hands can be here, they can be here, just don't push on your kneecap, or they can be here or there. Just so you figure out where you want to put your hands. Come on over into a wonderful hamstring stretch here. So the left knee's bent, the right foot is flexed. Now on an inhale breath, you're going to point your right toes, you're going to straighten the left leg and come up a little bit. And then exhale, bend the left knee, flex your right foot, head comes down. Do that again, straighten your left leg, point your right toes, inhale. And then exhale, bend the left knee, flex your right foot, and come on down. Wonderful stretch for your hamstring muscles. Awesome. Good, now straighten the left leg, point the right toes, roll yourself all the way up, inhale. And then on the exhale, floating the arms down, pick your foot up and set your foot down. Inhale, breath, arms coming up again. Exhale, floating the arms down, pick up your left, flex your foot, extend the leg out. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, breath, bend the right knee, come into forward fold. Inhale, breath, lift up a little bit so the legs straighten, the toes point. Exhale, breath, come back down. Once more, inhale. And then exhale, breath. Good, straighten the right leg, inhale all the way up we go. And then on the exhale, floating the arms down, pick up your foot and then set your foot down. Inhale, breath, sweep your arms up. And then exhale, shift the weight into that left leg, pick up that right knee, flex your foot, extend the leg out, dig your heel into the chair, inhale, arms up. And then exhale, bend the left knee, come on over into head to knee pose. Inhale, breath, point your right foot, straighten your left leg. Exhale, go back down, flex the right foot, bend the left knee. Once more, inhale, breath, lift up a little. And then exhale, breath. Wonderful stretch here. Try to push that right hip back a little bit, just in case it shifted forward some. Good, now straighten out your left leg, come all the way up, inhale. And as you float those arms down, pick up your foot, set your foot down. Inhale, breath, sweep your arms up. Exhale, breath, float the arms down, pick up your left foot. Now from here, you're going to flex the foot, but you're going to lean forwards and step into the chair seat. This is where I hope your chair legs are not going to be sliding all across the floor. And hopefully you're not in a chair that's on wheels. That would just be hazardous. But it could also be interesting. So you want to bend that front knee, hands come on the edge, shimmy or kind of wiggle, wiggle, wiggle these right toes back there so it looks like a crescent lunge. Wonderful stretch for the quadriceps and the hip flexors there. So you're on the ball of the foot. Lift up just enough. Inhale, arms up. And then on the exhale, turn to the left. Bring your right hand to the sort of the front corner and then sweep this left arm to the back. Good. Now sweep both arms up, inhale. And then exhale, turn to the right. Bring your left hand over here to the front right corner. And now I want you to spin the back foot flat. So it's sort of a warrior two stance, right? And you're going to stretch this right arm back here. Maybe even open up a little bit more using this hand to push against the chair. Good. And then come back up. Roll back onto the ball of the foot there. Arms up, inhale. And then exhale breath, place the hands on the edge of the chair. From here, slide your foot off, reach the legs back, come into warrior three. This will be the easiest warrior three you've ever done. Inhale breath. Exhale, stay there. One more time, inhale. And then exhale, slowly float your leg down. Set it about 1 foot in front of the right. And then just step the feet together. And then inhale, all the way up we go. And then exhale, float the arms down. Relax your shoulders. How are we doing? Inhale, breath, arms up. Exhale, breath, do it again. Alrighty, let's go. Inhale, breath. Take your arms up over the head. And then exhale, breath. Pick up your right knee, flex your foot, and then come forwards. You're going to set your foot right there in the middle of the chair seat. And then you're going to lunge forwards. Make sure that the hips are squared straight ahead. You can kind of shimmy, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle the toes back there. So you come into a deeper stretch. Hands can initially be right there. You can stay here if that feels more secure for you. Otherwise, I want you to push a little bit with that foot into the chair. Sweep your arms up over your head for crescent lunge. Inhale, breath. Good. Now exhale, turn to the right, take your left hand across, open up your torso and reach this right arm around to the back. Wonderful spinal rotation here. Breathe. Good. Now return slowly back to the front. Arms come up over your head, inhale. And then exhale, turn to the left. So my back's going to be to you. My right hand comes to the front left. And then I'm going to spin my back foot flat, and it looks like a warrior two. I'm using this hand to push, to rotate more around to the back. So I'm reaching this left arm around behind me. Inhale, breath. Good. Slowly return back to face the chair. Roll back onto the ball of the foot there. Arms come up, inhale. And then exhale, breath. Hands come down to the chair seat, right? And then as you shift the hips back, drag your foot off. Stretch your leg back into warrior three. Inhale, breath. Stay for another breath. Inhale. And then exhale, breath. Slowly float your leg down and set it about 1 foot in front of the left, and then bring your feet together. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Good. Exhale, breath. Float your arms down. Shoulders roll around to the back. So let's do that one more time, and then I'm going to switch the chair around, and we're going to be sitting in it, doing some fun sit stretches. So inhale, breath. Sweep your arms up. Exhale, breath. Float your arms gently down. Shift the weight into the right leg. Float your left leg up. Flex your foot. Shift forwards and come into the chair seat. Hands come right here. Wiggle, shimmy, shimmy. And then we're in this wonderful crescent lunge stretch. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, breath. Rotate left. Place the hand on the chair. Reach the left arm back and breathe. Inhale. Slowly return back to face the chair. Inhale, arms come up. And exhale, turn to the right. Bring the left hand here. Spin the back foot flat. Stretch this right arm there. Bend that front knee right here. Inhale, breath. Exhale, rotate around more to the right. Good. Slowly return back to face the chair. Inhale breath, arms come up. And then exhale breath, hands to the chair seat. Shift the weight back. Stretch your left leg all the way back into warrior three. Inhale breath. Now on the exhale breath, see if you can just float your right arm out to the side. Left hand is still on the chair. Just a little extra balance. Challenge. Try it. Inhale. And then exhale. Good. Bring your right hand back onto the chair seat. Inhale. Lift that left leg up. On the exhale breath, set your foot down about 1 foot in front of the right. And then set the feet together. Reverse swan dive. Inhale, breath up. Exhale, float your arms down. Let's do the other side. Inhale, breath up. Exhale, float it down. And then inhale, breath up. On the exhale, float the right foot up. Flex your foot. Set your foot right there in the chair seat. Shimmy, shimmy, shimmy the toes back some. Good. And then from here, we go up. Inhale, breath. On an exhale, turn to the right. Bring your hand to the edge of the chair there. Stretch this right arm back. The arm is parallel, and we're twisting that torso. Breathe. Inhale. Nice. And then we come back to face the chair. Inhale, breath. Arms come up. And then exhale, turn to the left. Bring that right hand to the side of the chair here. Spin the back foot flat. Come into a warrior two stance. And then open up your torso more to the left, pushing with this right hand. Inhale, breath. Slowly return. And then up we go into crescent lunge. Again, inhale, look up. And then exhale, breath, hands come to the chair seat. Shift your weight back, coming into warrior three. Inhale. Now I am bending my knee because I have to. Otherwise my bones will crunch to death. But you can straighten your leg if you can. But I'm going to bend my knee. So stretch that right leg back. Inhale. Exhale, here's your warrior three. Now if you want, take your left arm out to the side and balance. Inhale. One more time, inhale. On the exhale, stretch that arm back on the chair, reach the legs up higher, inhale. And then on the exhale, slowly float your leg down, set your foot about a foot in front of the other, and then bring your feet together. And then it's a reverse swan dive, inhale up. Exhale, float your arms down. Good job, shoulders roll around to the back. Woo-hoo. Okay, so take your chair and just set it like in the middle of your mat, but with the front legs on the mat maybe, back legs not. And then just have a sit in your chair right here. So kind of sitting close to the very front edge, not all the way in the back. And then I want you to bring your legs out pretty wide so they're in this straddle inner thigh stretch. So toes are out. Inhale, breath, float the arms up over your head. Exhale, breath, float the arms down, and let's grab a hold of the chair here, and then we're just going to drop the right ear over to the right shoulder, but hold on with the left. Inhale up. Exhale, drop left ear over to left shoulder. Hold on with the right hand. Come back to center. Inhale, breath up. Exhale, breath, float the arms down. Do that once again. This time, take your right hand across. See if you can grab a hold of your thigh somewhere here. And then as you lean, drop the ear over to the shoulder. Good. And then inhale up. And then exhale, take this right hand here, left hand there. Drop the left ear over to the left shoulder. So as you do this, lean over. You should feel a wonderful stretch on the right side of your neck. Good, and then come back up. Inhale, arms reach up over your head. Exhale, breath, float your left forearm down on top of the thigh. You're going to reach this arm up and then just pull the shoulder back and look up at the ceiling. Inhale, breath. On an exhale, if you want a deeper stretch, straighten the arm and see if you can bring your fingertips down to the floor there, just behind that heel, and use your forearm, elbow, tricep, whatever, to press against this left inner thigh as you look up. Breathe. Good, now slowly come back up, inhale. And then exhale breath. Bring your right forearm here on top of that thigh. As you lean to the right, pull this shoulder back. And then I want you to look up at the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale, lengthening. And then maybe you straighten this right arm out. Bring your fingertips to the floor, perhaps just behind that heel. And breathe. Good. And then slowly come back up. Inhale. And let's go one more time. So left arm comes right here onto the thigh. Take a side lean over here to your left. Pull this shoulder back. And then slowly, if you can, straighten this arm out. Fingertips to the floor. And then open up and let this arm drop even farther over to the left over your ear. Inhale, breath. Good. Now using the strength in your core, in your obliques, come on up, inhale. And then exhale breath, bring that right forearm here onto the thigh. And as you lean over here, pull the shoulder back and look up. Stretch that arm out if you want. Bring the fingertips to the floor and then drop the arm over your ear even more. Inhale, breath. Good. Using the strength in your core, in your abs, come back up, inhale. And then exhale, hands come to the knees. You're going to slide the hands down the insides of your calves and come into a straddle sort of froggy stretch here. You can use your elbows to push because those knees might want to roll in. So use your elbows to push the knees back and then let your head drop. Turn it side to side. Good. Now place the hands there on the floor right under your face, and then you're going to slowly roll it all the way up. Inhale, breath. And then exhale, bring your hands here to the knees or just a little bit above. You're going to drop left shoulder and look over the right. We do this oftentimes standing up. You'll find it's much easier this way, and you can really get into that back stretch. So you should feel a stretch from this shoulder all the way down, kind of a spiral diagonal line coming down to this right hip. And just breathe. Good. Now come on up, face the front. Inhale. And then exhale, hand right there, pushing the knee out. Drop the shoulder and look over your left. Good. And then come back up, inhale. One more time. Left shoulder drops. Look over the right. And then inhale up. And then exhale, right shoulder drops, look over your left. Good, and then come back up. Inhale, arms float up. And then exhale, breath, lower the arms down. Once again, grab here. Now walk, walk, walk your feet all the way together. And I want you to just tuck that left foot underneath the chair, step the right one forwards a bit. You're sitting pretty much right on the edge of the chair there. You can slide the hands up higher if you're flexible enough in the shoulders. And I want you to try to rotate the shoulders back and then down and then lean forwards. So the back legs are coming up a little bit, but I'm okay with that because I know that the front legs aren't going to slide around on the yoga mat. So you just kind of do that according to your safety comfort level. Good job. And then release slowly. And then just roll your shoulders around and around to the back. Okay, and then set your feet down right here. Inhale, breath. Take your arms up over your head. Exhale, turn to the right. Take your left arm on the outside of this thigh. Take this right hand and just grab wherever you can. It might be here, it might be the back, might be on the other side, wherever you can. And then lengthen your spine upwards first, inhaling. Now we exhale and turn more to the right. Look over your shoulder to the back. Good, slowly release. And then take both arms out and up, inhale, breath. Exhale, turn left, and then bring this arm here. This hand can go here, 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 anywhere along the way, wherever it's comfortable for you. Sit super tall, inhale. And then on the exhale, spiral around, looking over your left shoulder to the back. Good, and then slowly release. Taking the arms up overhead, inhale. And then exhale, set that other foot down behind the chair there, and then grab a hold there. And then let's do one more of these stretches, stretching the chest and shoulders as you kind of push the bust out, lift the chin up. Good, and then release. Bring your feet together. Inhale, breath, arms up. And then exhale, breath, float your arms down. Okay, so grab your strap if it's close by, and we will use this for some hamstring stretching. Arm. So what I want you to do is go ahead, I'm going to scoot my chair just a little bit over. Sit all the way back into the chair. So your buttocks are all the way at the back edge. And then you're going to find the middle of your strap. You're going to pick up your right foot, right knee, and then just set the loop or the strap over the bottom of your right foot. Now, grabbing along the strap depends on where you grab, depends on your flexibility. So what you want to do is lift the foot up so you're showing the bottom of your foot to the front here. Take an inhale, and then on the exhale, try to straighten that leg out. Okay, so we're going to lift the leg up, inhale, and then exhale, lower the leg back down. Do it again, inhale, lift up, maybe more, and then exhale, lower down. And then one more time, inhale, lift up. This time we're going to stay here however high you can get it. So you may not even need the strap. You could just simply grab with your hands underneath your knee, calf, or ankle, and then just draw that leg in right there. So we want to feel a wonderful stretch through the hamstring muscles. Good, now slowly lower the leg down. You could either take that left hand and grab the outside of your foot like that. We're going to be pulling that leg across the midline of the body, or simply hold on somewhere along that strap. Sit up tall. You're not like slouching back in the chair. And as you pull that leg across, draw this right elbow back and look over your shoulder there. Good, return back to the front, switch hands, inhale. And then on the exhale, flex your foot, pull the leg over here to the side, and then just turn and try to look over your left elbow, left shoulder here. Good, now bring the leg back to the center, inhale. Exhale, bend the knee, and let's cross that ankle above the knee here on your thigh. You can let go of the strap, hand here and here, inhale. Exhale, lunge your chest forwards over that shin, getting a wonderful stretch in your glutes as you drop your chest right there over the leg. If you're able to, maybe walk the hands out in front and touch the floor. Good, now slowly roll it back up, and then just bring that knee back up, and let's switch sides. So let's bring that left knee up, set the loop over the bottom of your left foot, and grab a hold wherever you need to. You're going to lift the foot up, so show the bottom of your foot to the wall in front of you, inhale. On an exhale, straighten the leg out, and let's lift your leg up. And then slowly lower it down, inhale, breath. Again, exhale, lift your leg up. Maybe it comes up a little higher. And then lower your leg back down, inhale. And then exhale, breath, lifting that leg up as high as you can go. And again, you don't have to hold on here. Maybe you're just going to grab a hold with your hands under the knee, calf, or ankle. You want to feel a great stretch here in the left hamstrings. Just stay there and breathe. Inhale. And exhale it out. Good. Now lower the leg down some. You can take your right hand and simply grab the outside of your foot like that, or hold on to the strap. You're going to take this left elbow out like that, palm is down, inhale, and as you pull the leg across the midline, you should feel a stretch coming down into this left hip. You're sitting up tall, you're rotating around, you're looking over that left shoulder to the back. Good. Now return back to the center. Grab the strap, or you can grab your foot, same way, so grabbing kind of the inside, and then bring this right hand here, palm is down, inhale, exhale, bring this leg out to the side like that, and then turn and look over your right shoulder. Good. Slowly come back here to the center. Inhale. Exhale. Bend the knee. Cross that ankle up above the knee there. And we go into our seated figure 4 stretch. It's like a seated pigeon. So as you drop your chest down, you should feel a wonderful stretch in your left glutes and also across the lower back. So if you ever have low back pain that might be a result of tight glute muscles, which often is the case, this is an excellent stretch to do to help bring yourself some relief. So however far over you can go, just make sure that this foot is flexed so your toes are pulled back. The purpose of that is to activate the anterior tibialis muscle right here on the front of your shin. And when you do that, it activates stability in the knee so there's less torque. Do you like that sound? That's kind of what my ankle sounds like. All right, so drop your chest over however far you can go and just reach for the floor perhaps and breathe. Good, and then slowly come back up, and then just bring your foot here. Let's take this off and put it around the right foot again. Actually, let's put it a little bit closer to the bottom of your yoga strap. If you do have a yoga strap that has a loop, typically it's going to be at the very end, so that's where you want to put your foot. And then what we're going to do is kind of scoot towards the edge of the chair here. We're going to spin the knees over here to the left. Now slide this right foot back like that. You're still holding on to the strap, right? And then you can just kind of put one hand through one of these loops like that. And you're sitting your left cheek on the chair seat. Right hip is basically off. So stretch this left arm up, inhale. And then on an exhale breath, you're going to lean forwards, just try and reach forwards in front of your toes there. Drop your chest down. Now you're going to try and bend this knee. So depending on your quadricep flexibility, you might not, maybe even just bending it like that is enough for you. But if you want more stretch, you would just try to pull that heel towards the buttocks and push the strap forwards as you drop your chest over here. And take a big inhale breath. Exhale it out. Good. Now as you slowly bring your chest up, set your foot down, and you can just let go of the strap. So keep that knee bent like so. Left hand on the back of the chair, right arm comes up, inhale. Exhale, take a side lean over to the back of the chair. Wonderful stretch for your right hip flexors and quads again. Inhale, come up. And then exhale, grab the back of the chair like that, lift up, and then rotate around to the left. Good job. All right, so straighten that leg out. Come back here. Come into what looks like a warrior 2 stance. I mean, basically it is a warrior 2 stance, but it's so much easier because you're sitting in a chair. So take this right arm up, inhale. On an exhale, slide this hand down. You can just stay right there with the forearm on the thigh or come all the way down to the floor and stretch this right arm over your ear. So wonderful side body stretch on the right. Stay there, inhale, breath. Good, now slowly bring this arm up and come all the way up, 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 up. Good. And then just bring your feet together. Spin the legs to face front. Inhale, breath, arms up. Interlace. Exhale, push the palms straight up. Inhale, look up. And then exhale, round the back. Pull the navel to spine. Try to feel your back touch the back of the chair here. Pushing your palms out and up. Inhale, breath. Exhale, float your arms down. All right, let's do all that on the other side, and we are almost done. So pick up your foot and set your left foot through a loop or your strap, okay? And then you're going to spin the knees over here to your right, and then just grab a hold somewhere along the way. And then I want you to take this leg back behind you like so, okay? Try to straighten that leg out. All right, so inhale, breath. Stretch your right arm straight up over the head. And then on an exhale breath, you're going to lean forwards, reach way out here in front of the foot. Try to set your hand down. Now, slowly bend the knee, and you're going to try to pull that heel towards the buttocks. So however you want to push, pull, tug, you don't even have to use the strap. You could just grab your hand around the ankle. So inhale, breath. And then exhale. Good. Slowly let go. Set your foot down. And then from here, we're going to come all the way up. Right hand on the back of the chair. Left arm comes up. Inhale. Exhale. Take a side lean over to the right. So this stretch should be felt all the way down the lateral torso, into the hip, into the front of your thigh there. Your hip flexors and your psoas, your quadriceps. Good. Now come back up. Inhale. Exhale. Turn to face the back, grabbing a hold of the chair. Lift up tall. And then grabbing that chair, try to rotate around a little more to the right. Look over your shoulder. Good job. All right. And then just come all the way up. Inhale. And then exhale, drop that back foot flat so it looks like you are in a warrior two stance. In fact, you are. Bring the forearm here. Take your left arm up. Inhale. Exhale, you can just stay right there or come all the way down, coming into that wonderful side angle pose, extended side angle pose. Good. Now slowly bringing this arm up and over, and then you're going to walk your feet together and then just come right here. Inhale, breath up. Interlace. Exhale, push the palms up, look up. Exhale, breath, rounding your back. Pull the navel to spine. Spread the shoulders apart. Feel the back touch the chair there. Good. Inhale, breath, come on up. Exhale, breath, floating your arms down, down, down by your sides. And then shoulders roll up and around to the back. All right, so take the loop off. And you can just set that over there. And what I want you to do next is come down onto your mat. Go ahead and set your chair right there at the very end of the mat. And we are going to come down onto our backs, but we're going to have our legs resting up. So kind of a modified version of legs up the wall. It's not really legs up the wall, but any bit of elevation where those legs are above heart level, it just allows circulation and blood flow to come back up into the torso. And it's easier on the heart, believe it or not. So it's a bit restorative to be right here in this position. So hopefully your chair is padded and cushiony. If not, put a towel there or a pillow. And you can bring the legs out a little bit and just relax the arms here by your sides and just get comfortable. You might have to do a little bit of adjusting with your body, with your back, so that you feel good in this position for several long breaths. So close your eyes. Consciously relax your shoulders down into the mat. Sometimes we tend to hold them up. So make an effort to kind of press those shoulders down. Palms again are up and the fingers are very relaxed and curled. Maybe tuck the chin a little bit closer to the chest. Again, eyes are closed and the feet are very relaxed. So just kind of let the feet flop open. Take an inhale breath. Super long exhale breath. Make that exhale longer than the in breath. So maybe in for 4, out for 6, something like that. Give it a try. Again, inhale breath through the nose. And then super long exhale breath out. Do it again. Inhale breath through the nose, maybe for a count of 4. And then through pursed lips, exhaling for 6. Again, inhale through the nose, 4. Exhale out for 6. One more time, inhale breath. And super long exhale breath out. And with your jaw slightly open, mouth relaxed, just resume normal breath. And then just begin to wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, circle the wrists and the ankles around. And then bend the knees, and then just bring the knees into the chest one at a time, hooking arm underneath, and then a little rock motion back and forth here. Good. Set your left foot down. We're going to do half a happy baby. So flex your foot, show the bottom of your foot to the ceiling. You can reach up and grab around the outside there, inside here, but try your best to bring that knee past the rib cage as you kind of pump the knee down towards the floor. So just push it down and then release, push it down and then release. One more, push it down and release, and let's just switch. So set the right foot down, show the bottom of your left foot to the ceiling. You can grab from the outside or the inside, and here we go. You push that thigh down towards the floor and then release it a bit. So press it down and release, press it down and release. One more time, press it down and then release. And now bring the right leg up. Let's do both for happy baby. So again, grabbing inside like that, outside, or you can even go under, around, and grab there and just sort of push down one at a time on the bottoms of your feet with your hands, and it allows you to rock back and forth, side to side there. Should feel good on your lower back. Good, and then push both legs down, hold it, inhale. And then exhale. Good, and then slowly release. And then just bend the knees tight and hug your shins in tight to the body, rocking side to side there. Okay, now set the feet down one at a time. You're going to roll over onto your right side. And then you could just stretch one arm out, rest the side of your head on your bicep, place the left hand in front of your chest. Stay for another breath, inhale. And exhale it out. Inhale, breath. And then on the exhale, gently using both hands, push yourself all the way up to a sit position. And let's face the front here with your legs opened up into a nice straddle. Hands just right there in front. And let's do a little back and forth rocking motion, side to side, stretching into the hamstrings and the inner thighs. Good. As you do this, sweep the opposite arm across to the foot and come up. Opposite arm over here, just however far you can go. I have short legs and long arms, so I've got a little bit of an advantage over most as far as this seeming flexibility. Good. And then let's stretch straight out here. Walk, walk, walk your hands out in front, coming into straddle stretch. Okay, slide your hands back in, bring them behind you, and then just sort of bounce your legs. And then from there, tuck one leg underneath, set that other foot here in front, come on up. You're going to tuck those toes under and back and use that back leg to help stand you up. And then you're going to bring your feet together and float your arms up over your head. Inhale, breath. Cross those wrists. Exhale, breath. Reach the arms down in front of you here. And then unfurl and do that once again. Inhale, breath. Arms sweep up. And then exhale, breath. Reaching those arms out in front of you. And then unfurl. And then just lift up halfway. And then exhale, hands together, and you are all done.